Hi guys, welcome to my preview of Arsenal's game against Brighton on Saturday, tomorrow. And yeah, let's jump straight into this one. Hopefully this one will be a little bit shorter, this video. So, as we know, David Luiz is out for 2 games with a red card. And no Arteta's come out and backed David Luiz. I don't know why. Right? If he didn't see the game against Man City, then he needs to go to fucking Specsavers. I don't see how you can still back him after that performance. And it's not the fact that it's only just once. This has happened 3 times. Right? 2 to 3 times now. And it's the same mistakes. So, even the Olympiacos game, where we got fucking knocked out in the last fucking minute, right? He was fucking a part of the problem to that goal as well. When I look back at old footage, and people can say about Leno, yeah, he should have cleared his lines, whatever, right? But I'm not going to sit there and say the defence was also part of the problem. The defence should have seen the game out. End of story. We had it. So, but yeah, so that's a blessing that the fact he's out. The one big blessing that isn't a blessing is it's sort of Arsenal's worst nightmare at the minute is the fact that we got no Murray for the rest of the season after 3 games of him. And those games, one was Portsmouth, for God's sake, so he did fuck all. Which is not his fault, obviously. And the other game, I can't remember what game it was. If someone knows, please put it in the comments below. He didn't have much to do. So we haven't really seen the best of him. So we don't know whether it was, if we have to buy him, if it's going to be a worthy investment. I think anything would be better than the shit we've got in a minute. Socrates is in doubt, and Holding's not been the best since his injuries. I would go as far as saying put Zach Medley in there if he's fit. We're going to need to use the whole squad anyway. And also, just it might also mean that the senior players, instead of risking Socrates and getting injured after just coming back, they could be rested for bigger, lot tougher games. Not saying that every game in a minute is crucial, because I'm going to say we have to win every game if we are even going to dream about Champions League football next season. At the minute, I'd rather, right, after the City performance, I was like the next morning, put us back in fucking lockdown, please. Right, just give now all League One games. Just give Liverpool the title. Right, don't relegate anyone. Just leave it as is. Right, because I don't even want Europa League football. That's just going to fuck us up even more. We can't fucking win it. Right, we've gone from semi-final to final to not even getting past Olympiacos. So if we can't even win Europa League, don't want to be in it. Right, let alone Champions League. What's the point in being in the Champions League anyway and fighting for this top 4 spot when you've got a squad that can't even beat Olympiacos in Europa League fight in Europa League of not even quarterfinals. It was not even round of 6, it was round of 32. So what's the fucking point? All we're going to do is just go to Barcelona or Bayern Munich and get absolutely mugged off like we did the last time we played Bayern Munich. Right, and the last time we were in the Champions League, which was 3 bloody years ago. 4th season without Champions League football. And if we don't even have Europa League football, how the hell is anyone going to come to Arsenal? It's not like Man United, right, where they're the biggest club in the country, right? I don't see it. Who wants to? Partey apparently wants to. Why? Like Aubameyang, no wonder he's undecided on his career. He's probably looked at that and yeah, he didn't play well on Wednesday, but half the time he has done absolutely brilliant and scored more goals than Aguero, right? In a side that he's sitting there thinking, what the fuck? What's the point? Right, I'm doing my absolute damnedest and they're just fucking it up for us every time with the same mistakes. So yeah, my main distraction is the F1. To be honest, I'm waiting for the F1 to come back in July, right? Because at least then, right? The thing with the reason for that is I'm not saying that I'm not. I don't. I'll still love Arsenal. I'll still follow Arsenal. I'll even buy tickets to go watch Arsenal, right? And compared to some fans that have sat there and said armchair fans don't get the fact that match day fans don't get to go, right? As has been said, yeah, they do. It's just some people are not well enough, like myself. I'd love to go every fucking week, right, and buy a season ticket, but I can't because I'm not well enough, right, or I can't afford it, right. And for some people that hurts them, but they still follow their club. They'll watch match of the day. They'll do anything they can to watch Arsenal, right. So, but that's a different debate, and I don't want to be going into that debate anyway. All that does is just going to divide people. So yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm a massive Arsenal fan. I'll follow Arsenal right until my dying days. But at the minute, F1 gives me the most pleasure because even if Hamilton, say this season, doesn't win the title, I know when he gets out of that car after every race, he has put 110% in, and that's all I ask. Right? I don't care if you lose. Well, of course I care. Of course I care for if you lose, right? But sometimes if you've gone there and you've put absolutely everything in, 110%, and the team's just better than you, and you've lost, you can't fault that. You can't, right? If you've been saving things off the line, if you've been trying your damnedest, I mean, Man United when Jose Mourinho came to any Emirates in 2017, right? Livid because I was in hospital recovering from my transplant, right? And the guy I was mates with next door, he was a Man United fan, and we were watching it together. And it would drive me insane because he was smiling at the fact that they were playing so shit, and we were playing and we were dominating them, and yet we tried everything to win the game, and we didn't. And you can't ask more than that. But if you're going to play like a bunch of wankers like you did last night on Wednesday night, right? Then no, then I'm not going to stand for it. I'm going to call it out. So, but at least say for Hamilton in F1, he put 110% in every race. And I know that, right? Because he loves racing. And he'll love racing until his body probably says he can't do it no more. But anyway, that's a different video for a preview for the F1. My starting lineup, obviously Bernd Leno in goal. That's given, especially after his performance against Man City. Right, only player can hold his head up high after that. I'd put Bellerin at right back. Not much of a choice. You've got, then I would put, if Socrates is fit, then put Socrates. If not, I'll put Rob Holding and Chambers is still out. So yeah, I'd put Zach Medley in there alongside Holding. Right, I'll put him in there. But if Socrates is fit, then I'll put him in there and put Medley on the bench. Left back, if you don't want to deny Saka playing a game, and Tierney didn't have the best of games on that left-hand side, I'd put Saka there because Saka has been playing really well on that side, and from previous games compared to Tierney's last game, he's been playing better in that position. Yes, it's not his favourite position, but I'll put him there, right? Because no matter what, unlike Maitland-Niles will moan about it, he will moan about it. The fact he's on the pitch and he's playing football is all enough for him. So yeah, him at left back. I would then put this is where it gets difficult. In the middle, 4-3-3 again. Ceballos, yeah, I'll put Ceballos, put Ozil and Willock. Guendouzi was the worst out of Willock himself because he was holding on the ball too much on Wednesday. He keeps holding on to the ball too much, and he's got to stop doing it. He's got to learn pass, move, pass, move. The Arsenal way, pass, move. Right? You can't do that. Not in this day, not in this game, not in the Premier League, not in how fast the Premier League is. Then I'd put Aubameyang in the fucking middle. Not on the left, not on the right, fucking middle, where he's supposed to be. Martinelli can go on the left. Pepe on the right. Right? Then you've got Lacazette on the bench. Right? You've got other firepower on the bench that can be used. Literally, the rest of the squad can be on the bench. But that team there that I've just picked out should be good enough, easily, to go to Brighton with the right mentality, with the right attitude, and win. Because we can't lose. We can't draw. We can't lose. If people still want Champions League, we must win every game. We must beat Leicester. We must beat Sheffield United. Fucking Sheffield United are above us, right, fighting for Champions League spot. They're in a better position than fucking us. And I felt sorry for fucking Sheffield United on Wednesday because, as usual, right, with the Premier League, right, I don't care if goal line technology didn't fucking work. There's a linesman there for a reason. Right? If we're now using VAR to decide offsides and stuff like that, right, and goal line technology, I would think that the reason you keep a linesman there is that if the technology fails, the linesman can look across the line and say, yeah, that's a goal. The guy was bulging the fucking net. So I'm sorry, I don't believe in this bollocks. Oh, it didn't come on his watch, so the ref really couldn't do much. Yes, he could. He could use his fucking eyes. The linesman could use his fucking eyes and say, sorry, ref, come here, it's a fucking goal. I just saw it. Right? Or at least challenge the ref. Because then if you challenge the ref, the ref would have to go to VAR. It would have to go to VAR, and then even that, it would have to go to the monitor to look at it himself. Donny never used a fucking monitor anyway. Right? They probably won't use it now because probably can catch COVID from it. Right? right? Because that's how they acted beforehand. It's like they catch an infection from something, from using it, because they never used it. Used it once. So, but yeah, Sheffield United are better than us. Right? Tottenham. I'm not going to say Tottenham are better than us. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it on camera. No. They're in the same situation as we are, right? And the only thing we can pray on is that Sheffield United have got a small squad, and this congested fixture list is going to hit them hard. That's all we can hope for. But Leicester are going to get a top 4 spot. I know that, and I think with Fernandes and Pogba at Man United, they'll smash Tottenham. I really do think they'll beat Tottenham easily, and they're in prime position with all their players back to get the 4th spot. So that is why we must, if we ever have a dream of doing it, have to win every game. End of story. Lose one of those games, any one a game, that's it. We are done. Right? We might as well just stop and just leave it as it is. Go on a beach somewhere and just say, forfeit, 0-0, whatever. We got 40 points. Done. Finished. We go again next season. End of story. So, yeah, but that's my lineup. My predicted scoreline would be 3-1. No, 2-1. I don't think it'll be a 2-goal scoreline, especially after the way we played against Man City, especially the fact it's away, and it's just Arsenal. It's just Arsenal. But then knowing Arsenal, then come out and play absolutely fucking brilliant. Everyone will go fucking crazy. Yeah, we're going to get Champions League again. Right? Like, we're all going on about like the fact that we played friendly, we beat Charlton 6-0. It's Charlton 6-0, right? It's training, it's friendly, right? You clearly saw it, and then clearly seen against Man City the problems we've got. And if you can't see it, you've got a problem. You seriously need to wake up and look. We've got severe defensive problems. We need to, at the end of the season, keep our strike force as it is. Keep Aubameyang, keep everyone as much as we can, right? And invest solely in the holding midfield position and the defensive position. We need a backup for. If Xhaka's going to stay, we need a backup. Ceballos has not been good enough. I'm sorry, but we need a complete clear out of our defenders. Sorry, right? Half of them need to go. If we are going to get someone, we need to start being harsh. I'm sorry, right? So, yeah. If you agree, disagree with the lineup or the scoreline, let me know in the comments below. Smash a like, and I'll be back with a review, and hopefully we have got a good win and we can start building momentum for the rest of the season, and at least give the fans something to cheer about at the end of the season. Give us a little bit of a lift and cheer us up, because we've had to put up with 3 months of COVID and then Man City on Wednesday night, right? So, yeah, the idea is that football came back to give the lift, to lift the nation, right? Well, unfortunately for Arsenal fans, we're getting no lift. We'd rather be back in lockdown, right? So, yeah, at least go out there and just give the fans something to cheer about after everything that's been going on. So, yeah, and subscribe if you're new. Right, take care, and I'll see you with a review.